Well, with me now is the pop star and creator of Whitenicious, Dencia, and in a moment I'll also be talking to Fina Ikeji, who founded Black Role Models UK. Dencia, can I ask you first of all, do you equate looking lighter with being more beautiful, with looking better?
No, I don't. I don't. Everybody has a choice as an adult to choose to look how they want.
But you yourself look very much lighter than in the pictures of you from a couple of years ago. You look extremely white in this advert.
Yeah.
The point is you're trying to sell a product. You must think that looks better.
No, it doesn't. First of all, Whitenicious is a dark spot remover. It's a 30 ml product. 30 ml cannot, it's like not even up to 1/3 of this. So it's for dark spot, it's for everybody. Everybody needs Whitenicious.
But why did you call it Whitenicious? I mean, that says everything, doesn't it? The play on delicious.
Whitenicious means, white means pure. White means, but it doesn't mean that white skin, but white in general. That's how I look at it. It means pure. When you have dark spots, a lot of people don't feel confident, they don't feel pure, they don't feel clean with dark spots.
With respect, the photos of you before and the ones you used to promote your cream, it looks like a lot more than small dark spots have been removed. You're visibly lighter all over.
But see,
and the point is, if that is the image you're putting forward to sell your product, you must think that's better.
No, I wasn't. My product says, say goodbye to dark spots and hyperpigmentation.
But sorry, but my point is you've said goodbye to more than dark spots.
But see, I wasn't saying
much lighter.
It doesn't say
in all the photos.
It doesn't say buy Whitenicious and look like Dencia. It says say goodbye to dark spots and hyperpigmentation. But
in an interview you did with Ebony, you said by putting those photos being out, people know the product works.
It works for dark spots. That's what he says. Say goodbye to dark spots.
But the point is,
it says behind you, say goodbye.
Of course, but do you not concede that you are very much lighter there, which is your choice, absolutely your choice. But it's the message it's sending out which has been so controversial, isn't it?
But see, that's because the media is selling that message. That's not the message I was selling. I say 7 days fast acting dark spot remover. It didn't say 7 days fast act dark spot bleaching your whole skin. You people need to read. It's called reading comprehension. If they miss that class, it's not my fault.
If you
read and comprehend.
You listen, and I know you heard what the actress Lupita Nyong'o said. She clearly struck a chord with many women of colour when she spoke about why she felt women should reject creams like yours. She talked about the agony of growing up feeling completely inferior because she was dark. Do you understand that? Do you accept that?
No, I don't know her. Her story's her story. That's her personal life. I don't care about it. She lied about the letter.
Point, do you accept the point?
No, I don't, because I don't care about her story. See, you can't. I'm an adult, and if I lighten my skin, it's my choice. Same as
I understand that. That's the point. If you lighten it, it's your choice.
It's my
but the message that you're sending out, do you accept that many women of colour believe that that message suggests to be darker is to be somehow inferior or less beautiful?
If they think that their whole body is a dark spot, then fine, because that's not how I feel. Say goodbye to dark spot. If you look at most of my clients, 50% of my clients is African Americans. And all those girls write to me, they have dark spots. That's the pictures I have on Instagram.
Fina Ikeji, how do you respond to what Dencia's saying? She's right, isn't she? This is about freedom of choice.
Yes, exactly, and it's in her own opinion. The question now is, and it's really important about the message that we're bringing across, because yes, you've got your opinion, but what you're producing, I mean, the name as well is just, the name says it. The name says Whitenicious. It means, you know, it's just a name. You know, you're talking about the name. We've got old pictures of you and pictures of you now, and for young girls, that's where I'm looking at. I'm an adult, so I've already made up my choice. I'm happy with my skin color, but we're looking at the young girls that are growing up now. They see you, they love your music, they love you as a person, and they've seen you that you were darker before and now you're much lighter. What's the message it's going to be to them? They're going to think, okay, do you know what? I want to be like her as well. And then that affects their self-esteem. And that's where we're coming from. We don't want to have lots of young girls who have low self-esteem, because these low self-esteem leads to other things. We're talking about, you know, being promiscuous. We're talking about so many other things that having a low self-esteem can cause. And that's the part I see.
To the point.
Okay. You've made your point, but this is it. Did I put a picture of Dencia dark, Dencia light on the media? Did I do that? No. You, the media, you guys sold it. I didn't sell White Initials like that.
In the interview that you did with Ebony, you said, fine, it's selling my products. I'm happy with that.
But the media, I said the media is selling my products. I never put that out. I never put out an old picture of me. If I wanted to put it, I'll put the dark and light.
Do you accept the point made that Fina is making?
But listen, my role model when I was growing up was my older sister right in my house, Wendy Sonke. She's your skin color. She never touched her skin. She never changed her skin. But I love her. I love how she lives her life. She's a good person. That's my role model. That's why I wanted to do music. That's why I wanted to become famous. But she never changed her skin. It doesn't mean that when somebody's your role model, pick out the good things in the person and do it. You don't have to, I didn't say if you want to be an artist, you don't have to be light-skinned. There's numerous dark-skinned artists out there if you want to look like them. There's many confident women, and your skin color does not reduce or increase your confidence. But I tell you one thing, the women who buy White Initials for their dark spot, they tell me it has, like, I have girls calling me and crying and thanking me for White Initials.
In a sense, is there a point that, you know, we all do our hair, you know, you can color your hair, you can change your clothes, put makeup on. Why is this different?
This is different because of the consciousness, and you're a pop star, so people are looking up to you. Whether you want to believe it or not, people are looking up to you.
I do, but I'm not.
Yeah, so
your role model, your mom,
and then if you
parents need to raise their kids. My grandma raised me.
Yeah, but
and I chose my things when I didn't do any. When I moved out of the house, I moved to LA. I was 18. I turned 21, and I did what I wanted to do.
The fact that you yourself have chosen to become lighter, does that say you were uncomfortable? Does that say that you felt things weren't working for you?
I wasn't uncomfortable. It just happened the same as people just decide to bleach their hair, dye their hair, where it's the same. It's like you want to wear lipstick. You could have gone natural with just your lips cracked and dark.
Briefly,
like
how dangerous a message do you think it is?
I just think it's too dangerous for the young girls coming up. I mean, as adults, we're good. You know, adults have made up their minds, hopefully, and there's been that stigma right from history to do with lighter and darker skin. So even if you're not saying it in writing, yes, to be whiter is better, the message is still there.
Fina Akeji, thank you very much. Dencia, thank you very much for coming in.